California is on a hiring spree. On Friday, the state reported a gain of more than 40,000 jobs in June, contributing to 461,000 jobs added in the Golden State during the past 12 months. While the summer months can be slow for hiring, some experts say it's actually prime time for job seekers to try to find a new gig. Joining me now to explain how to make the most of the summer season, Amanda Augustine, a career advice expert with TopResume.com. Amanda, thanks for joining us. The big question is, why should somebody be looking for a job during the summer? You would think all the bosses are out on vacation.
Of course, there are so many people that take off the summer and say, forget it, I'm taking a vacation from the job search. But when you think about it, that's the perfect time because you have less competition. So yes, there might be a lag time in people getting back to your applications, but think about it, your resume is competing with a far smaller pool of candidates. So do it now before everyone jumps in.
Right. You say there are 5 simple tips to follow this season, so you're set up to get a job by September. Let's start with the first one. Get resume ready. What does that mean?
So studies have shown that the average recruiter looks at a resume for 6 seconds before they decide if you're a fit or not for the job. So you have 6 seconds to make the right impression. And we know that if you have a professionally written resume, you're 40% more likely to land the job. So you know what? It's time to get your resume in shape. And if you're not ready to hire a pro, seek out a professional service like Top Resume. Get a free critique. Let somebody give you some feedback so then you can work on your resume from there.
So what in 6 seconds is a red flag for somebody looking at a resume? What should you avoid putting on that resume so it doesn't get tossed?
Oh, how much time do you have, Ken?
We have 2 minutes.
So I think, all right. Most importantly, they want your contact information. They want to know where you've been working most recently, what were the dates of employment, is that relevant to the job you're applying for, what's your education look like. So it's primary information. The worst thing you can do is add a bunch of unnecessary or irrelevant stuff that has nothing to do with the job that you're targeting. So try and avoid any information that's not supporting your current job goal.
Okay, tip number 2, perfect your personal brand. What is your personal brand?
Whether you like it or not, if you're looking for a job, you instantly become a marketer. So you need to market a brand. And think of it, it's your professional reputation. If somebody Googles your name, what are they going to find out about you? What I recommend doing is make a list of every single site where you've ever set up an account, whether you uploaded your resume or it's a social media account, and decide, is this going to support my job search or do I want to hide this from recruiters at all costs? And basically just make sure anything that's just for your personal use is hidden away, the security settings are high, and anything that you want to use for your job search, make sure it's in alignment with your resume and your current job goals. You just want a consistent brand so when someone looks at you.
So LinkedIn, yes. Snapchat, maybe not so much.
Maybe not so much. And you know what? There's a great checklist. Go to topresume.com/checklist. I got a free one for you that gives you all the steps.
Okay, another tip, number 3, party with a purpose. We all like to party, but you can actually make this work for you and looking for a job?
Barbecues, baseball parties, beach parties, they're all networking opportunities. So just make sure you always have business cards with you and that your resume is on your phone ready to hand out. You never know when you're going to bump into somebody who could be the lead for your next job.
Okay, and the last 2 real quick. Take it to go and quench their thirst. I like quench their thirst. What does that mean?
Sure. When you think about it, during the summer, a lot of people do summer Fridays. They have a lighter workload. If that's the case, this is the time to reconnect with different networking connections and say, hey, I'll buy you a nice coffee. Can I pick your brain? So find somebody who's in either the industry you want to work in, your field, or a company that you're really interested in. Ask them out for a cup of iced coffee for a couple bucks, maybe a few more than a couple bucks. You can get some invaluable advice for your job search.
All right. Amanda Augustine, live from New York. Thanks for the tips, and I guess the last tip would be never give up because those jobs are out there. She's a career advice expert with TopResume.com.